Welcome, Russia pounds Ukrainian power grid with new airstrikes. Russia launched new airstrikes against Ukraine's already battered power grid, with Moscow's forces apparently intent on inflicting anguish on Ukrainians at the onset of winter. Authorities in the capital, Kyiv, said 3 people were killed in a strike that hit a 2-story building. Ukrainian officials reported power outages in numerous cities, including parts of Kyiv, and in neighboring Moldova. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko posted on Telegram that one of the capital's infrastructure facilities has been hit, wounding 1 person. In the western city of Lviv, near the border with Poland, the mayor said the whole city had lost power, although there was no immediate information on how many targets had been hit. The latest Russian strikes followed repeated attacks on power facilities throughout Ukraine in recent weeks, causing widespread blackouts. Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, Europe's largest, again lost access to external electricity and had to rely on emergency diesel generators for the power it needs for reactor cooling and other essential nuclear safety and security functions, the International Atomic Energy Agency reported. IAEA Director General Rafael Mariano Grossi has often called, to no avail, for fighting to be halted near the nuclear plant, to avoid the possibility of a nuclear disaster. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he had ordered the country's ambassador to the United Nations to request an urgent meeting of the UN Security Council to discuss the latest attacks, and a meeting was set for later Wednesday. Murder of civilians, ruining of civilian infrastructure are acts of terror, Zelensky said. Ukraine keeps demanding a resolute response of international community to these crimes. As the attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure continued, the United States announced that it is sending another $400 million worth of ammunition and generators to Kyiv, bringing the amount of U.S. support to more than $19 billion in assistance during the 9-month war. Meanwhile, Ukrainian officials said overnight airstrikes by Russian forces hit a hospital maternity ward in southern Ukraine, killing a newborn baby and wounding its mother. Authorities said the missile destroyed the 2-story building in the city of Vilniansk in the Zaporizhzhia region. The state emergency service said the baby's mother and a doctor were rescued from the rubble. First Lady Alina Zelenska expressed her condolences, saying on Twitter, "Horrible pain. We will never forget and never forgive." President Zelensky posted on Telegram that Russia continues to fight against civilians and civilian objects, blaming Russian President Vladimir Putin. The enemy has once again decided to try to achieve with terror and murder what he wasn't able to achieve for 9 months and won't be able to achieve. Instead, he will only be held to account for all the evil he brought to our country, Zelensky said. The Ukrainian leader later welcomed a decision by the European Parliament to recognize Russia as a state sponsor.